Good afternoon, how's it going? My name is Ricky Bernal. We're here at Keys Toyota in Van Nuys. In front of you, we're going to take a look at the 2015 Toyota Prius plug-in and some of its features. Here we're taking a look at the front grille of the vehicle. As you can see, it's very similar to the past models. One thing that's very noticeable that is different though is the Toyota symbol here. Kind of added some colorations to it. It looks kind of neat to it. And the front grille is a bit different. There's less plastic features to it than previous models. And you do have this nice integrated chrome feature on the front here, just where the license plate lies. And of course you do still have the LED running lights, daytime running lights I should say, and they are LEDs. And it is a different type of headlamp style compared to the previous models. Okay, so here we're taking a look at the exterior panel of the vehicle. Most noticeable, you can see it is a different style rim than previous models. It is an alloy rim, so it's a very comfortable ride as well. Carried on with the colorway, you do have the blacked out symbols here on the Prius plug-in hybrid, the same colorway as the blue and the black one in the front there. You do have power outside heated mirrors as well as your smart key entrance system with the key. Keep the key in your pocket, you walk up to the door, it'll read the sensor and it'll open the door for you. Unlock the door for you, I should say. Okay, here we're taking a look at the rear of the vehicle. As you can see, carried from the front and the sides of the vehicle, you do have the blacked out symbols. Very nice feature, the same black and blue color system here. On the left-hand side, it is a plug-in vehicle, but you can use gasoline as well. The left-hand side is where you're going to see your gasoline tank. And if you come over here to the right-hand side, this is where you're going to see your charging unit to plug in. You open the trunk, you still have quite a bit of space in here. It's 21.6 cubic feet of space in the back, and you can still fold down the passenger seating row to give you a good another 5 to 6 feet of space. Here I'm in the back seat of the Prius. As you can see, it is a very, very spacious vehicle. I've got about 37 inches of headroom here. I'm about 6 feet tall myself, so if you're a little bit larger, you have plenty of room. I've got about 45 inches of leg space here. So very, very spacious car. And one thing that I really like too back here is that you do have the automatic window roll-up system. In the front seat of the Prius, very spacious as well, continuing from the back. You've got about 38 inches of headroom up here, and you've got another 43 inches, so a little bit smaller than the back, but you want to make sure your passengers have a lot of room as well. On the door here, you have an all-automatic window system, so if you need to roll down the back ones, one touch. It's a very unique feature. And one thing I like to mention too is the car is actually on right now. It's very quiet, it's in idle position, and it's actually just using its electric battery, which is what saves you a lot of money. If you're stuck in traffic, or if you catch a lot of red lights, it's going to actually shut off the gasoline engine. It's a very, very unique feature. Sitting in the front of the vehicle, as you can see some of its amenities, it's a very, very nice structured vehicle. Got a lot of cargo space in here, multiple cup holders for you. You do have your hands-free system here that can control the volume, the radio on your front heads-up display there. You have a 6-inch touchscreen that's going to be giving you your maps, your navigation. If you have iHeartRadio, this one comes with different apps such as Bing, Restaurant Finder. You're going to be able to control that here, as well as your phone setup if you do connect your phone to it. And you also have auto climate control, which is a very nice feature, especially out here. It gets pretty hot in California. Here we're taking a look at the Entune app system. As you can see, it does come with a 6-inch touchscreen. It does have Bluetooth compatibility to it. Which enables you, if I were to connect my phone here, I would press the phone button. You would have your contact list, a recent call, maybe some favorites as well. Whichever way you'd like to set it up, you have multiple options to do that. I go ahead and press the apps button here. That's going to take me to really my main screen. That's going to give me all of the options that come with the Entune Plus system. For instance, this vehicle has the mapping navigation. You've got Pandora for music as well as iHeartRadio. You do have fuel prices to find the cheapest gas station around you and weather analysis, as well as Sportscast, tons and tons of stuff that you can use. It's a really, really great feature. I go ahead and press this. That takes me back to my audio display. You get your AM, your FM, and you do get 3 months free of satellite XM radio. If I go down here, this is our climate control system. It is an auto climate control. You can set it to come on whenever you want on a certain temperature you'd like. Just underneath here, behind the controls, or I should say underneath the controls, you have your 3 systems here. This is really what separates the normal Prius plug-in from a normal Prius. Here you have the power mode, and that enables you to use only the gasoline engine. That's going to give you a lot more torque and power out of the engine. You put it into the eco mode here. That's what's your average mode. That's what idolizes the hybrid system, using both the gasoline and the electric motor. So like I mentioned earlier, right now we're in idle position and I have it in eco mode, which is why the car system knows to go ahead and let it go into the electric motor instead of using the gasoline motor. And this button here to the left, which is the HV, that is really what you'd set it up in to get a full charge, to use the full charge out of your hybrid motor. On a full charge, you get about 12 miles, and that's a very, very long radius. Combined, you get about 95 miles per gallon energy, of course. Okay, so we're going on the vehicle test drive in the Prius, of course. One thing I'd like to start off by saying is how quiet of a ride it is. Very, very smooth and quiet ride because of the hybrid components. And it's a very, very spacious ride as well. I wasn't really expecting it. You look on the exterior of the vehicle and you wouldn't expect it to be as spacious as it is. You got tons of cup holders and just different little, places to put your drinks, your tools, whatever it may be. This vehicle does have heated seats as well, which are down here just off screen. It's a very unique feature. And right now we are only in electric mode. So one thing I want to mention out too is I get a lot of questions, people asking, what if I don't get it on a full charge, or what if the charge runs out on me? Is the car going to stop? Is it going to stop in the middle of the highway? Very good questions to ask. But Toyota's thought of that, and the answer to the question is actually no. Well, what the system does is that there's charging units behind every brake caliper in the vehicle, behind every tire. So when you come to a stop or you're coasting to a stop, you're actually charging the battery, whether you're in electric mode, power mode, or just pure hybrid mode. It doesn't matter. So the full charge you can get, or full mile radius I should say, on a full charge is about 11 to 12 miles. But if you're making frequent stops and you're doing some errands within that 12-mile radius, you're charging the battery simultaneously as you're using the electric battery as well. So you can really push it up to maybe 15-12 miles on just a single charge. So it's a very, very cool vehicle and a very, very unique feature to have, which really separates the regular Prius from the Prius plug-in. You still do get the power mode as well here that will actually put the car and just activate the entire gasoline engine. So if I need to pass someone or overtake someone, or if I'm coming up on a freeway ramp or something like that, I can go ahead and put that into power mode, and I can go ahead and activate the 1.8 cylinder engine that this has. It's actually still quite a big engine in here. It's going to give you just under 130 horsepower, plenty for a light car like this. And then now let me go ahead and push it back to eco mode, which is the normal hybrid component that it comes out of the factory with, which is both the electric battery and the gasoline battery. And it's a very smooth ride actually. This one does come with the bigger alloy rims, so it is a smoother ride. It does help a lot, especially for the long distances. The seats are very comfortable as well. You do get lumbar support, so it's a very unique feature because again, this car is made to go very, very far distances. And also too, I do love how the heads-up display, instead of a speedometer, you normally have it kind of in front of you here looking down. I know you can't see it, but the heads-up display is just underneath really the glass here, so I'm not really taking my eyes off the road if I need to see how fast I'm going, how much my battery is charging, where my battery is at, if I'm using power mode, eco mode. All of that's displayed in front of me, as well as these the hands-free system. All of that I can see in front of me here. So it's a very unique feature to have as well. Again, very, very safe car. It's one of the safest in its class. Plenty airbags, plenty space. It's a very, very smooth ride we have here. It does have really unique features such as power mirrors, heated mirrors as well that I'm playing with here. You get plenty of cargo space as well. You actually have 2 glove compartments, which is very unique. Plenty of cabin and storage space here. You've got your door cup holders here. All around, just a very, very cool vehicle. And that's pretty much going to conclude our drive. It's a very smooth vehicle, like I mentioned numerous times. But that's really what Toyota was designing, a very smooth suspension for a car that's meant to be driven hundreds and hundreds, thousands of miles. If you guys do have any other questions, however, if I didn't cover something that you're interested in, if you want more specs about, maybe the engine compartment, anything like that, please feel free to comment and ask me. If you want me to do other vehicles, maybe a Prius C, anything like that, I can really get into depth with that as well, and I can really reply back to you and really help answer any questions that you may have, especially if you're considering one of these vehicles. Fun fact, it is the best-selling hybrid car in Southern California. So, that is for a reason. It's a great car. It's a very, very good fuel-efficient car. Overall, there's not too much I would change about it. It's a very, very light car, very easy drive, very ergonomic, and very easy to use, especially if you're coming from a previous Prius. Very similar components, so you're not going to feel like you're out of date or anything stepping into this one. If, let's say, you're coming from a 2008 model, there are some, of course, advanced features, but like I mentioned, it's still going to be very, very familiar to you. And as I mentioned, I thank you guys for giving me your time. If you have any questions, please feel free. Thank you.